The New Jerusalem cube was discovered on July 26, 2022. The version with complex values was discovered 3 days later on 7/29/2022. "818 days later, on 10/23/2024, construction of a physical model began. "30 days later, on November 22nd, 2024, this was the result. Some interesting stats. 30 is the biblical number for maturity. This is the same length in days it took to build the model. 30 days can be converted into 43,200 minutes. Why is this important? This cube represents a unified field theory, and part of my research suggests that 186,624 is the exact speed of light in miles per second. This number, 186,624, is 432 times 432, or 432 squared. When I was designing the physical model, I had originally intended it to be a cube with 9-inch sides and 1/2-inch thick layers. This would allow the numbers to be large enough so that people could read them, but not so large that it couldn't easily be transported. The volume then would have been 729 inches cubed. The same numbers as its discovery date was 7/29. I do not believe in a random universe. My belief is that the Lord orders our steps even if we choose to roll the dice. This means there is a rhythm and a flow where nothing is random. But don't take my word for it. Let the math do the talking. In order to get the numbers printed for the model, I made the sticker slightly smaller at around 8 inches across. When cutting the material for building the model, there was a decision. The thickness of the board appeared to be thinner than 1/2 inch. The original design had exactly 1/2-inch layers. But as anyone who builds something will tell you, there are always tolerance levels and adjustments along the way. I decided to have the boards cut at 8 1/4 or 8.25 inches across. This would fit the stickers on the surface better. I thought it would also help with the slightly thinner boards. After cutting the square layers, they measured at 8 3/16 inches across. The blade had taken an extra 1/16 inch. Another measurement later revealed the 18 stacked layers were 9 1/8 inches tall. It looked like the construction process was filled with errors. But this story isn't over. 8 3/16 is exactly 8.1875. Notice the 818. 818, or 818, was the number of days between the cube's discovery and the construction start date. Things weren't falling apart, they were falling into place. 7 is the number for perfect or completion. 5 is the number for grace. Even in our mistakes, God works all things for our good. When you multiply to find the volume of the physical model, it is approximately 8.1875 times 8.1875 times 9.125 inches cubed. This equals about 611 inches cubed. I can't prove the exact measurements of the physical model. I can only give my best measurements with human error always there. However, I find this next part interesting because I believe it demonstrates the hand of God. Equidistant tuning using 432 Hz means that A is 432 Hz and E flat is 432 times the square root of 2 Hz. 432 times the square root of 2 is approximately 611. This is approximately within 1/10 of 1% of the measured volume. By adjusting a measured value in any direction, the volume of the physical model changes, and this number loses its precision. People make mistakes. Holy Spirit does not. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button and look for more.